Hey everyone, and welcome back to Daily Positivity. I'm your host, Sienna Cruz, and let me tell you, today's topic hits close to home. Celebrating every version of yourself. We live in a world obsessed with progress and constant self-improvement, right? Like we need to be a shiny, polished version of ourselves at all times. But what about those messy, imperfect moments? What about the quirks and flaws that make us uniquely us? Listen, I'm not saying don't strive for growth. Absolutely keep learning, evolving, and pushing your boundaries. But let's flip the script a little, shall we? Let's talk about embracing every single version of you, the good, the bad, and the wonderfully in between. Here are 5 powerful things to remember when it comes to celebrating all facets of yourself. First off, acknowledge that change is inevitable. You're not a static being. You're constantly evolving, learning, and growing. Sometimes those changes are huge leaps forward, and sometimes they're tiny adjustments. But every shift, big or small, deserves recognition. Think about it. Wouldn't life be boring if we stayed exactly the same? Ever feel like you've learned something new about yourself today? Next, ditch the comparison game. Seriously, put down that social media scroll because comparing yourself to others is a recipe for negativity. We all have our own unique journeys, timelines, and strengths. Focus on your own path and celebrate your own wins, big or small. Speaking of wins, remember to give yourself credit where it's due. Did you nail that presentation at work? Did you finally conquer that fear of public speaking? Or maybe you simply woke up and made your bed. That's a win too. Celebrate those achievements, no matter how seemingly insignificant they might seem. You know that feeling when you finally finish a big project or accomplish something you've been working towards for ages? It's exhilarating, right? Well, don't wait until you reach some grand milestone to celebrate yourself. Find joy in the everyday moments, too. Take a few minutes to appreciate a beautiful sunset, savor your morning coffee, or simply bask in the feeling of a warm shower. Finally, remember that imperfections are part of what makes us human. Don't strive for perfection because it's an impossible standard. Instead, embrace your quirks, flaws, and mistakes as part of your story. They make you unique, relatable, and wonderfully imperfect. Ever think about how much cooler the world would be if everyone was identical? Okay, let me tell you a quick story that perfectly illustrates this point. One day, I was struggling with this huge presentation at work. I felt completely overwhelmed, like I wasn't good enough, and every little detail seemed to amplify my anxiety. Then, in a moment of self-doubt, I caught myself comparing my skills to someone else who seemed to effortlessly glide through presentations. But then I stopped and thought, wait a minute. I realized that comparison game was only hurting me. Instead of focusing on what others were doing, I needed to celebrate the progress I had made. Sure, I wasn't a flawless presenter yet, but I had come a long way since my first awkward attempt in college. So, I took a deep breath, embraced those nerves as fuel for my passion, and delivered the presentation with more confidence than ever before. It wasn't perfect, but it was mine, authentic, imperfect, and full of heart. And that's the thing about celebrating ourselves. It's not about achieving some unattainable ideal. It's about recognizing our own journey, embracing our unique quirks, and finding joy in the messy, beautiful reality of being human. So, my friends, here's what I want you to remember. Celebrate every version of yourself, the good, the bad, and all those wonderfully messy moments in between. Embrace your progress, ditch the comparison game, give yourself credit where it's due, find joy in the everyday, and most importantly, remember that imperfections are what make us unique. Ready to take action? Share this episode with someone who needs a little reminder to celebrate themselves, because we all deserve a daily dose of positivity. And don't forget to leave a review if you enjoyed the show. It helps other amazing people find their way here. Until tomorrow, keep shining bright.
This podcast is created with the help of advanced AI to deliver thoughtful affirmations and positive messages just for you.